Sage Parashara, the legendary astrologer and father of Vyasa. Sage Parashara is one of the greatest sages in Hindu tradition, known as the father of Veda Vyasa, the legendary compiler of the Mahabharata and the Vedas. He was a master of astrology, divine knowledge, and spiritual wisdom, and his contributions to Jyotish Shastra, Vedic astrology, are unparalleled. As the author of the Brihat Parashara Hora Shastra, the most revered text on Vedic astrology, Parashara laid the foundation for predictive astrology, which is still followed today. His life was filled with miraculous events, deep wisdom, and an unbreakable commitment to dharma. The divine lineage and birth of Parashara. Sage Parashara was born into the illustrious lineage of Vashisht, one of the revered Saptarishis, 7 great sages. His father, Sage Shakti, was the son of Vashisht, making Parashara the grandson of Sage Vashisht. However, Parashara's early life was marked by tragedy. His father, Sage Shakti, was killed by a demon named Kalmashpada, who had been cursed by Vashisht. This left Parashara orphaned at a young age. Despite the sorrow of losing his father, Parashara devoted himself to intense penance and Vedic studies, eventually becoming one of the most enlightened sages of his time. Parashara's divine encounter with Satyavati and the birth of Vyasa. One of the most significant events in Parashara's life was his meeting with Matsyagandha, Satyavati, the mother of Veda Vyasa. The story of Satyavati and Parashara. Satyavati was a fisherwoman, also known as Matsyagandha, one with the scent of fish. She ferried people across the river Yamuna in her boat. One day, Sage Parashara was crossing the river and was captivated by Satyavati's divine aura. He foresaw that she was destined to give birth to a great sage who would change the course of history. He requested her to bear his child, but Satyavati hesitated, fearing her reputation and the consequences of such a union. In response, Parashara performed a divine miracle. He transformed her fishy odor into a heavenly fragrance, giving her the name Yojnagandha, one who smells divine for miles. He assured her that their child would be born immediately, without affecting her virginity, and that she would regain her maidenhood after childbirth. Satyavati agreed, and on an island in the Yamuna river, she gave birth to Krishna Dvapayana, who later became the great Veda Vyasa, the compiler of the Mahabharata and the Vedas. After fulfilling his divine purpose, Parashara left, and Satyavati later married King Shantanu, becoming the grandmother of the Pandavas and Kauravas. Parashara, the master of Vedic astrology and Jyotish Shastra. Sage Parashara is considered the father of Vedic astrology, Jyotish Shastra. His Brihat Parashara Hora Shastra, BPHS, remains the most authoritative text on predictive astrology. Key contributions of Parashara in astrology. The Rashi system, zodiac signs. He divided the celestial sphere into 12 zodiac signs, Rashis, each influencing human destiny. The nakshatra system, lunar mansions. He explained how the 27 nakshatras, star constellations, affect human life. The graha, planetary, influences. He detailed the 9 planets, navagrahas, and their impact on karma and fate. The dashas, planetary periods. He introduced the Vinshottari Dasha system, which predicts major life events based on planetary cycles. The concept of karma and rebirth. He taught that one's past karma influences the planetary positions at birth, shaping one's destiny. His system of astrology is still the most widely practiced in Hindu tradition, guiding individuals in spiritual, material, and personal growth. The teachings and spiritual wisdom of Sage Parashara. Apart from astrology, Parashara was a great philosopher, teacher, and sage. His teachings emphasized the law of karma. One's present life is shaped by past deeds, but wisdom and devotion can change destiny. The importance of dharma. Righteous living brings peace, while adharma leads to suffering. The power of knowledge. True power lies in wisdom, not in force. The enlightened guide the world. Detachment and self-realization. Life is fleeting. Only the knowledge of the self leads to liberation, moksha. Parashara's teachings continue to guide spiritual seekers, astrologers, and scholars even today. Parashara's role in shaping Hindu tradition. Parashara's impact on Hindu tradition is immeasurable. He fathered Veda Vyasa, who compiled the Mahabharata, classified the Vedas, and wrote the Bhagavata Purana. He developed the most comprehensive system of astrology, which remains a foundation for Vedic astrology. His philosophical insights shaped the spiritual discourse in ancient India, influencing later sages and scriptures. The legacy of Sage Parashara. Sage Parashara's legacy is eternal, and his contributions to Jyotish, astrology, philosophy, and Hindu tradition continue to inspire countless generations. Life lessons from Sage Parashara. Destiny is influenced by past karma, but self-effort and wisdom can change the course of life. Righteousness, dharma, is the key to peace, prosperity, and spiritual growth. True power lies in knowledge and inner wisdom, not in material wealth or force. Astrology is a tool to understand karma, but self-realization is the ultimate goal of life. A guru's wisdom can guide generations, just as Parashara's teachings continue to guide spiritual seekers today. The stars and planets may influence our lives, but true liberation comes from wisdom and self-awareness. Dharma is the light that leads the soul to its highest truth.